Samantala sa mga oras na ito, ay sa Palasyo ng Malacanang para po sa mga mahalagang balita doon. Nakatutok po doon ang aming kasamang si Elena Luna, mag-uulat ng live.
Maraming salamat, Kirby. Patuloy na nagmo-monitor si Pangulong Aquino para sa mga updates sa nangyari sa paglubog ng motorized bangka sa Ormoc City. Ayon kay Deputy Presidential Spokesperson Abigail Balte, nakakuha na raw ng update si Pangulong Aquino kahapon. Direktiba raw ng Pangulo na ipagpatuloy ang search and rescue operations.
Kahapon po ay magkasama. I was in that same meeting when the President when the President was being updated on the situation. And ang unang concern ng Pangulo ay ipagpatuloy yung search and rescue. At the time that we were in that meeting, parang ang nare-report pa po ay 32 so far yung casualties at may missing. The President immediately latched onto the fact that there were still a number of people missing, and he said, do whatever we can to send support to be able to augment the search and rescue.
Kahapon din ay pinagutos ng Pangulo ang investigasyon sa kaso. Ayon kay Yusek Balte, ang gusto raw ng Pangulo ay mabilis at mabusisi.
The second concern of the President was, even while the search and rescue was ongoing, that we should already send in investigators to get eyewitness accounts, to get all the documents relative to the vessel, to make sure what the clearances are from Marina, etc., passenger manifest. So nag-utos po ng isang masinsinang pagtingin ang Pangulo doon sa insidente, at gusto po ng Pangulo na una maging mabilis ang investigasyon. So nag-constitute po agad ang Philippine Coast Guard Casualty Investigation Team. Nandun na po sila. They're working with Marina to get to the bottom of the situation, and the President wants to make sure that the results of the investigation, that the investigation will be speedy and the results will be objective.
Kanina rin, Kirby, sa briefing ay ibinahagi ni Yusek Balte ang mga miyembro ng high-level delegation ng Pilipinas na pupunta sa The Hague sa the Netherlands para sa kaso ng ating bansa laban sa China sa issue ng West Philippine Sea. Ayon kay Yusek Balte, binubuo ito ng mga kinatawan mula sa 3 branches ng pamahalaan: Executive, Legislative at ang Judiciary. Ilan lamang sa pupunta sa The Hague, sina Solicitor General Florin Hilbay, si Senate President Franklin Drilon at House Speaker Sonny Belmonte, ang 2 Supreme Court Associate Justices na sina Antonio Carpio at Francis Hardilesa, si Executive Secretary Paquito Ochoa Jr. at sina Secretaries Voltaire Gasmin, Albert Del Rosario at Leila de Lima.
It shows the support that hindi po ito yung parang finay lang para masabing may ginawa tayo tas hinayaan na lang. That's one of the things I think that that is being disproven by this. And really, a lot of the members of the delegation have something to contribute to the discussions. These people have been part of the discussions on the dispute involving the West Philippine Sea, and they would also like to see the progress of our complaint, of our memorial before the tribunal. It really, to us, if China has chosen not to attend, then that is their decision. But for the government, we will fully support and see through these proceedings.
Ayon kay Yusek Balte, ang magiging hearing sa National Tribunal ay hindi pa sa merito ng kaso, kundi sa issue ng kung meron ba o walang jurisdiction ng International Tribunal sa kaso ng Pilipinas laban sa China. At yan ang ating balita mula dito sa Malacanang. Sa tulong ng RTVM, ako si Elena Luna para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan.
Alright, maraming salamat sa iyo, Elena.